Let's get right into it. Today, we're unpacking some absolutely incredible insights from a complete fitness guide. And honestly, this completely redefines what it means to be healthy. We're not talking about those quick temporary fixes or crash diets here. We're looking at the real, scientific, evergreen ways to completely transform both the body and the mind. So let's just dive right in.
Now be honest for a second. Do you wake up tired? It's literally the most relatable struggle, right? Your alarm goes off, your brain is just steeped in this thick fog, your body feels like lead, and you just know the whole day is going to be a battle against fatigue. Well, if that sounds like you, trust me, you are definitely not alone. Physical vitality and mental peace, those are things almost all of us are desperately searching for these days.
But first, we've got to bust a massive fitness myth. You know the one, the idea that fitness means living in the gym, lifting massive weights, and eating nothing but boiled chicken on a super strict diet, right? Well, according to our source material today, that's just not it. True fitness is actually much simpler. It's about having a consistently energetic body and a sharp, alert mind. No extreme trends required. The core philosophy we're looking at is brilliantly simple. Our body is like a machine. The more you use it, the better it works. Think about it. If you park a car in a garage and just never drive it, the battery dies, the parts rust. Your body is exactly the same. The more you use it, the better, smoother, and more efficiently it runs. Keeping that awesome analogy in mind, let's look at the first major pillar of this guide.
Section 1. Physical exercise at home. The home gym revolution.
Okay, so the foundation starts first thing in the morning with a brisk 20 to 30-minute walk. Why? Because breathing in that fresh air literally floods your system with oxygen, and that significantly boosts your blood circulation. It actually kicks your metabolism into high gear for the rest of the day, helping your body burn fat completely naturally. Oh, and please, don't skip the stretching. Just 5 to 7 minutes of stretching before and after your routine reduces joint pain, eliminates that awful muscle stiffness, and keeps you flexible, which, let's face it, is absolutely crucial as we get older.
And hey, if you can't make it to the gym, no problem at all. Your own body weight is honestly the best equipment you could ever ask for. Here's your ultimate home workout trio from the guide. Step 1. Push-ups. These build up your chest, shoulders, and arms. Step 2. Squats. Perfect for powering up the large muscles in your legs and glutes. And finally, Step 3. Planks. This right here is your secret weapon for a rock-solid core and for finally kicking that nagging lower back pain to the curb.
Now, here's the best part. You only need to do these foundational exercises 4 days a week. That's it. The secret ingredient making it work is a concept called progressive overload. Basically, you just add a tiny, slight challenge each week. Maybe you do 1 extra push-up, or you hold that plank for, say, 5 extra seconds. The source assures us that if you do this consistently, you'll see a visible, undeniable difference in just 4 to 6 weeks. How cool is that? Moving right along to Section 2, Neurobotics and Mental Health, Building New Roads in Your Brain. Because, look, a fit body is kind of useless if your brain is sluggish, right? Welcome to the fascinating world of neurobotics. I absolutely love this concept. Neurobotics is basically, well, aerobics for your neurons. It means deliberately changing up your daily routines to force your brain to create brand new neural pathways. For example, if you always brush your teeth with your right hand, try doing it with your left hand tomorrow morning. You might make a total mess of the toothpaste, sure, but these tiny little disruptions force your brain to adapt, keeping it incredibly alert and young. Beyond just tweaking your routine, you can actively challenge your mind in other fun ways. The source suggests learning a new language, or maybe finally picking up that musical instrument. Playing strategic games like chess or Sudoku, fantastic for the brain. But honestly, one of the single most powerful things you can do is simply read books. Reading heavily boosts your memory, sharpens your focus, and drastically increases your overall creative abilities. At the same time, your brain absolutely needs a break from all the noise. You need 10 to 15 minutes of a complete digital detox every single day. Literally put the phone in another room. Just sit in total silence, take deep breaths, and relax. This simple 10 to 15-minute practice actively lowers cortisol, which, by the way, is your body's main stress hormone. It clears your mind and actually improves your decision-making abilities for the rest of the day. All right, Section 3, Diet, Water, and Sleep. The kitchen and recovery phase. Now here is a massive reality check for anyone trying to get healthy. 80% of your fitness results come directly from your kitchen. Yep, 80%. Only 20% comes from the gym. You simply cannot out-train a bad diet. True physical transformation, it's a complete inside job. So, what exactly does that 80% in the kitchen look like? Well, it means drastically cutting down on processed foods, heavy sugars, and fried stuff. Instead, you want to fill your plate with fresh vegetables, fruits, eggs, lentils, things like that. You need quality protein because protein is the actual building block that repairs your muscles after those push-ups and squats. You also need the vitamins from veggies and the healthy omega-3 fats found in nuts, like walnuts, to keep that brain functioning at its absolute peak.
And we can't forget water. Hydration is just as vital as food. The target number highlighted here is 3.5 liters of water every single day. Think of water as the transport system of your body. It flushes out toxic waste, it gives you that clear, glowing skin, and it keeps your brain completely refreshed and hydrated. So drink up. Okay, now let's talk about recovery, specifically sleep. The ultimate enemy of good sleep is keeping your screens on right up until you close your eyes. The blue light from your phone literally tricks your brain into thinking the sun is still up. The fix? Turn all screens off a full hour before bed. This allows your brain to naturally produce melatonin, the hormone that guarantees you get those crucial 7 to 8 hours of deep, restful sleep.
And why is deep sleep quite literally a game changer? Well, because sleep isn't just some biological pause button. It is a highly active state. During sleep, your body is hard at work repairing damaged muscle tissue. But even more fascinating, your brain uses this time to literally clear out the biological trash and toxins that accumulate all day long. If you don't sleep, that trash builds up, and boom, that leads right back to that brain fog we talked about at the very beginning.
Finally, Section 4, Consistency, Key to Success. Fitness is a lifestyle, not a 30-day challenge. Look, all this information is great, but it means absolutely nothing without consistency. The biggest mistake people make is setting massive, intimidating goals right out of the gate. Trying to instantly run for 30 minutes or chug 3 liters of water on day one? That's just overwhelming. The secret is to scale it way down. If you can't do a 30-minute walk, start with 10 minutes. If 3 liters of water is too much, start with 1.5 liters. Make the barrier to entry so incredibly low that it is literally impossible to fail.
Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is consistency. Just keep doing a little bit every day. Track your progress, review it, and just be patient with yourself. When you show up every day, even for just a few minutes, these actions stop feeling like a heavy chore. They start becoming an automatic, effortless part of who you are.
So what does this all mean for you right now? Information without action is just trivia, right? So I have to ask, which one small change will you start with today? Are you going to try brushing your teeth with your left hand tonight? Or maybe you'll turn your phone off an hour before bed. Just choose one thing and start your transformation today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Take incredible care of your mind and your body, and I will see you next time.